Today I would like to deal with a topic that I have not really dealt with until now. The evasion of radar-guided missiles. So Fox 1 and Fox 3 missiles. Fox 1 does not have an independent radar search. Fox 3 does. Nevertheless, they can be defended against in the same way. In order for the radar-guided missile to hit its target, it needs a radar beam to follow. Initially, Fox 1 and Fox 3 missiles require a feed from an external radar system, either from a radar truck, a radar station, or an airplane. This can only take place if there is a direct line of sight and the target is above a height of 20 meters above the ground. Below 20 meters, the radar cannot distinguish between the ground and the threat. If you fly directly towards the radar source, it is more difficult for it to receive a target activation than if you fly perpendicular to it. Experience has shown that this reduces the targeting time, but does not prevent targeting. If you have been detected, and an enemy Fox 1 or Fox 2 is approaching, you must ensure that the radar beam that the missile is following is blocked. If you fly at a 90-degree angle to the line of sight of the radar beam, the missile will lose its target. If this is the case for 2 seconds, the missile stops searching for the target and flies in a straight line to the last target position. It can also be helpful to fly below an altitude of 20 meters. On the one hand, this prevents a target activation, and on the other hand, you can negate current target activations. Regardless of whether you try to use a low flight or the 90-degree variant, the radar jammer can increase the chance of success with both. However, it is usually used up quickly, so use it carefully. To gain more experience with evading radar-guided missiles, I have created a simple mission. You start as a BDF pilot in a sky base, which is aligned to a Stratolence position. All that remains is to accelerate and try to avoid the incoming missiles. As this is the only objective, there is no weapon system available. The mission offers the opportunity to practice evasive action with all the aircraft available in the game. Since I keep reading in various media that players have problems with radar-guided missiles, I wanted to find out for myself how they behave. My rule of thumb as a chicane pilot: stay undetected for as long as possible. Knowing that enemy Fox 1 and or Fox 3 missiles are waiting for me, I avoid flying at high altitudes. I have to keep my nose down and sometimes take detours around hills and mountains to remain undetected. In this mission, the enemy force consists only of an R9 Stratolence launch position, a radar truck, and an ammunition truck standing under a hardened Air Force shelter. This guarantees that missiles are constantly being fired at you as long as you are perceived as a target. I then set myself the task of flying over the enemy position and seeing how the enemy units behave. As there is nothing else for me to say, I will remain silent and let the pictures speak for themselves.